Welcome to qnawire.
So in this problem, we're given this table in years since 1985 and oil consumption in thousands of barrels of oil per day. And we're first asked to compute and interpret the average rate of change, I'll abbreviate it AROC, average rate of change, from 1990 to 2005. Okay, well, the average rate of change will be oil consumption in 2005 minus oil consumption in 1990 divided by 2005 minus 1990. Okay, well, let's see. 2005, where's 2005 on here? 1985 to 2005, that's 20 years. So that's here. 1990 would be 5 years after 1985. That would be here. All right. So that means that this is equal to 84,077 minus 66,533 divided by 2005 minus 1990. Remember, these are coordinated. So the input year for the first entry in the numerator is the first year in the denominator. Okay, so that means I now have 84,077 minus 66,533 is 17,544 over 15, right? This is barrels per day divided by years. And so when I divide that by 15, so that is 1,169.6 barrels per day per year. So there's the average rate of change between those 2 years. Next, it says to estimate the instantaneous rate of change in the year 2000. So where does the year 2000 show up on here? Well, 1985 to 2000, that's at 15, isn't it? Okay. And so what does that mean? Well, that means we do the average rate of change going down and then the average rate of change going up, and we average them. Okay, so the average rate of change going down, I'll say, is consumption in 2000 minus consumption in 1995. That's kind of ugly. Let's clean that up. 1995 divided by 2000 minus 1995. Remember, we're keeping these coordinated. Okay, so from our table, 2000, the year 2000, is 76,784. 1995 is 70,099 divided by 5, right? Because 2000 minus 1995 is 5. And so this is 6,685 divided by 5, which is 1,337. Okay. And then the average rate of change going up the table now will be the consumption in 2005 minus the consumption in 2000 divided by 2005 minus 2000. Okay, so that is, well, the consumption in 2005 is 84,077 minus the consumption in 2000, 76,784 over 5 years, right? So 84,077 minus 76,784. So that's 7,293 over 5, which is 1458.6. Okay, so then I average these two. So the instantaneous rate of change in the year 2000 is 1/2 times 1337 plus 1458.6. Okay, and so when I do that, I get 1,397.8 barrels per day per year. And so there is the instantaneous rate using the average of two average rates of change. And it has the units on it as well.